Yo, what's up? It's Nojroom, and I'm playing with the ultimate Crosspath mod once again, meaning we can get the 5th tier of each path all in one tower. Now, last time I did use the bomb shooter, which was absolutely incredible. It even popped some golden balloons, and we got the super monkey as the insta. However, I know the super monkey's probably going to be really good, so I kind of want to save that for a later video. So for this one, we're going to take a couple steps back and go with the Dartling gunner. Now, he only costs 630 with monkey knowledge, so we can definitely afford him at the start, and I wanted to choose resort because on this map, the balloons will come this way and loop multiple times around here, so we can get multiple chances to pop them, even more so on their third go around. We'll set this guy up directly right here in this corner. I think this is the spot I need to put him. Maybe a little bit further back. Yeah, I'll go right here. This should be good. And if I turn him, I should be able to lock him in place here, and we can go ahead and start it. I don't think there's too much to worry about. Now, I should mention I did add multiple mods. I've read the comments, I've heard your cries, and I have installed more mods. One of them being the faster fast forward, so I do have that one. I'm not going to use that one yet because I do like taking these early rounds slow. That way I can see how the towers progress as they get upgraded, and so we know what's going on with the towers. But I also have the one for the better auto start, another one by DoomBubbles. You know, most of the mods I do have are by DoomBubbles. I have like 5 of them by him. But let me look at my phone notes. I wrote them all down here because this guy should be able to handle everything for now, so we don't have to worry too much. By DoomBubbles, I have better auto start. It just adds auto start to the play button right here. You know, nothing crazy. Detailed descriptions. So if we click a tower here, go to upgrades, hover over one and press shift, it'll tell us the direct stats, as you can see above, for that tower's upgrade. You know, how much extra attack does it get, how much total attack does it have, extra attack speed, etc, etc. Speaking of which, how much do these upgrades cost here? 69,000, 72,000, and 96,000. So we'll definitely have to do a lot of farming for this guy. Speaking of which, I think we can actually start farming now. We do lose a little bonus for having the monkey teams, but I mean, hey, we're not really after that here. Oh, it seems like they're going around the 3rd bend here. So let me actually get an upgrade on them before we lose. Let's go focus firing. I think that should do the trick here. We'll need camo later down the road, but we should still be fine, so we can chill out. But the mobs I have by DoomBubbles, I have better auto start, detailed descriptions, faster forwarding. It means we can just run the game faster. An in-game switcher, so we can switch out our heroes at will, but we can switch out by pressing page up or page down here. I can switch to heroes. So if we have Geraldo, we get his totem, but we don't need it. We can easily switch to like Sai or somebody else that can buff our tower. But I don't think we need anything for the Dartling gunner for now. I also have a sacrifice helper, so we know how much money is going into our temples when we get him. Speed hack melon, which I have no idea what it does. Ultimate 5th tier, so we can have multiple 5th tiers. And as you know, ultimate crosspathing. And those are all the ones I have by DoomBubbles. So I'm looking forward to see how that all goes. All right, so I've not really been paying attention here. Let's go. I'm gonna go faster barrel spin here because I think we need it. And I'm gonna pay more attention to the game now. And I'm also gonna go increase production here. A little more cash. You know, this guy's pretty strong, so we have some leeway. We need some sort of lead popping power though. I don't think we get that in time. Oh, we about to lose actually. Okay, yeah, actually we lost. That's actually good because I do need a reset. I really wasn't paying attention. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna continue. The reason being is because I don't think we get enough capital for lead popping power. So when we continue, I'm actually gonna get, can I afford this? Yeah, I'm gonna get more powerful darts here because we do need extra capital for him. I just don't have faith that he'll be able to get the middle path in time. So, and ooh, let's go greater. And I do need some camo here, right? Oh, I already have camo. Cool. Already popped it. I was worried about the camo balloon for a second, but this guy has it all. All right, now we need to save up a little bit. I might have to sell this to get that lead popping power. It sells for 2,000. We have 2,000. We only have like 2 rounds. I may have messed up by going the wrong paths here. I might have messed up here. I mean, he's handling this all really well. If I sell this, can I get it? No, I can't get it. Okay. You know what? We're just going to reset. Alrighty, I'm back where we lost at. Now, this time I did something a little different. I got Geraldo in the corner here, and I did get his totem up. And just the same, we don't have enough capital to get this middle path yet. However, I can either sell this or sell the totem. Our totem is making quite a bit, so if I sell this, it's 4, 5, 6. That's like 6,100. I still don't think that's enough. Yeah, that's not enough. We need like 100 more. So, oh, what if I sell Geraldo? What if I sell this and sell Mr. G? Ah, and we are right there. We're 200 over. Cool. And we should be able to handle this easy, right? Easy, easy, easy. Let's go ahead and fast forward here. Alrighty, so I actually have no idea how this guy's gonna do. I've seen some of the comments and some people were saying that his towers or each of his paths don't really mesh well with one another. They just kind of stack on top of one another. It's like having a top path, a middle path, and a bottom path just all in one spot. And it aims wherever you're aiming. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that. It doesn't sound too powerful that way. However, the top path in itself is very strong overall, especially on a map like this. And then the middle path is also very strong for Moab. Plus, it has its ability. The bottom path is the only one that really worries me. Yes, it has its independent targeting, so it can just target automatically. However, I've always felt that it's really lacking in damage compared to its top and middle counterparts. But we'll have to see how it is. You never know with these towers. For now, I am going to go ahead and get a farm back up here. Let's go this again. And I do want to go bottom path here. I kind of want to get this up before the Moab comes because I think this thing can handle the Moab as is. Because there's a lot of popping power coming from this guy. I might have to auto aim it myself, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get marketplace here. That way I don't have to keep aiming here. Ooh, should I get middle path or should I save? I think I should save and at least get one more here, right? Laser tip shot, shock balloons explosions that are popping again 1 second after being struck. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get laser here. Okay, so it has the added effect of lasers with the explosions. Okay, so it does add it together. I thought I was just gonna shoot rockets and lasers, to be honest, based on the comments. All right, let's slow this down here. I'll target it myself so we get all the extra damage here. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And let's lock him again. And let's lock him. Oh, he has 2 targeting circles. You see that? You see it's one on the outside, one on the inside. And the menu doesn't go down when I click it unless I click this. Let's go this. Let's farm because he's doing really well. We don't have to worry until other Moabs. But by the other Moabs, we should be good on capital for other things. How much is this worth? 10,000. Cool. So I will sell this one to get another upgrade for this. Perhaps I'll get... I normally sell as NFT to get the bottom path here. Now I've started going top path, so I might just sell it to get one of these. Yeah, actually, let's do that. We have 10,000 here. This is 13,000. We sell that. Yeah, we have enough for the top path. And that should be a lot more income than what the NFT will give us. And we'll go ahead and get this bottom path as well because we're pretty good on capital. We should be able to make enough with both of these and the middle path here to be able to get income for another upgrade on them before round 50. But I might be overzealous. Maybe I should get one of these instead to be safe. I can get a mid-round. I can get a mid-round. Which upgrade should we get? Laser cannon or... I think buckshot would be pretty bad here. Actually, wait. Will buckshot get the attack speed of all these? I'm very curious. Let's try it out. Okay, nah, okay, I see what he's saying. Oh, yeah, the cannons are laid on top of one another. I mean, still, it's decent damage, but, like, you can totally see them meshing with one another, right? You see the regular rocket one at the very bottom. You see the buckshot, and then I think laser tip is kind of meshed in with the rockets. If I slow it down, yeah, I can't really see the laser tips by themselves, but it looks like there's a third cannon here, right? There's a green cannon, and there's a black one for the buckshots. Looks kind of weird. I'll go ahead and go Lunar Area Denial System, and I'm curious, if I set this to target independent, will all of them be target independent, or is it just the buckshot? I'm assuming it's just a buckshot one, which should be fine. You know, if the mobs come and loop around here, then it'll be able to buckshot to them. It's still really good damage. I mean, they're not even getting past this part right here, the Moabs, and that's as a 2-3-4. So we still have a long way to go in terms of upgrades. But let's farm because we got nothing better to do. I don't think there's any other hero that'll actually buff this guy either. Oh, dude, look at him. Even his helmets are meshing, dude. It's like yellow and green. I just noticed this. It looks like he's sponsored for Nerf or something, man. It's crazy. I want to have high hopes for this guy, and initially I did, but I'll be honest, man. After reading the comments, I don't know how I feel about it, man. Like, I feel like he's gonna do as he normally would if you just had all 3 of his paths, which is decent, right? We'll get past round 100. You can chimps with all 3 of them. I've almost done it before. I just got the wrong upgrade. Otherwise, I would have beaten the chimps. I guess the main thing that concerns me is, like I said before, it's just the bottom path. Actually, round 60. Cool. Let's see how much damage he does here. So far, there's not much. Okay, now the guy has the laser on him. As soon as he starts getting hit by the laser, that's a lot of damage. And I think also the buckshot. The laser and the buckshot hit him at the same time, it looked like. So do the rockets not have lasers? No, it doesn't look like it. Because the explosions are going off back here, but there's no... Oh, those are purples though. Yeah, it's hard to tell with purples. We need to see like ceramics or something. See if lasers get on them right here. When they reach right here, the lasers effect on them. Oh, that's 63. It lagged a little bit, but I mean, he handles it still. Only a few of them get around the second loop. I bet if I slowed it down, none would, right? They still get around. Actually, that's worse. What? Yeah, I don't see any lasers getting on them until they're like right here. So I don't know what's up with that. Let's go ahead and get top path Banana Central. Cool. And now we have a lot of income. I'm still gonna go the bottom path before I upgrade this guy because we really don't need any upgrades on him anytime soon. You know, we have 3 loops worth of damage to go for. The next path that will go though is top path because I want to get that laser that's like all through right here. I feel like that's gonna be a lot of extra damage for him. All right, we should have enough now, right? Yeah. Monkey Wall Street. Cool. My game is lagging, man. It's lagging and we're not even in the end game. That's a bad sign. I'm assuming it's because of all of the insides though, because that's just what happens with some of these. You know what I just realized? The past 2 or 3 towers we've used haven't been laggy except at the very end game. And even then, the bomb one hasn't been laggy for me. Like even at that last round, it wasn't laggy. But this one's already laggy at round 69. Maybe it's a little too slow to perform. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go top path here. Laser cannon. Okay, so it changes them from rockets to lasers. They don't explode anymore. That's actually worse, isn't it? Oh, they don't explode anymore. Okay, cool. So what if we go plasma accelerator? Oh, it gets the rockets back. Okay, yeah, okay. I see what people mean now. They're literally all stacked on top of one another. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. I have to relock it. Let's relock it to right here. And if I go back to target independent, okay, it's fine. It's fine. For some reason it relocked right here when I had it on target independent. All right, cool. So going the 3rd tier will make you lose the middle path, but if you get the 4th tier, then you're fine. We can go ahead and get... Actually, does Rocket Storm change anything now? Okay, cool. If I get Rocket Storm, everything stays the same. I'm kind of worried now that if I get any of the other upgrades, it's gonna just completely nullify one of the other ones. You know what this reminds me of, dude? This reminds me of the glue tower, dude. Because the glue tower, remember? We got the middle path, used it, and it was like exponentially worse than what it was doing before. And it was already doing really bad. And it's just activating the ability made it just absolutely dog water, dude. Oh, man. I think this guy's gonna be different because all of his attacks are mainly for damaging balloons. Whereas the glues, all the attacks are mainly for slowing the balloons or stunning them. So I think that's why this thing's gonna have the advantage here. I definitely think it's gonna get through all these 100 rounds for sure, because each of its individual paths would on its own in a sense. Well, maybe not on its own, but like each of them on its own together. That really doesn't make any sense, right? So each of them together, but like if each was the 5th path. There we go. Each 5th path together would be able to beat 100 rounds. So I'm confident this guy can. There we go. That's how you say it. Can you guys tell that I struggle with my wording? I'm not the best worder. Is that even a right word? Worder? Phraser? Oh, this is so laggy. Oh. Something cannot see camels here. Let's try this. Does that do anything? Interesting. So I am gonna go ahead and put down, I think I should, yeah. I'm gonna put down a camel village here. Right here should be a good spot, and I'm just gonna go this camel just because I want all of his paths to be able to hit camo. You know what, that's actually something I realized with some of these towers, man. It's like whatever path has the innate camo detection can hit the camos, which is why when we used the rocket ability, it was able to hit the camos, but the other ones can't. Not all of them are like that, but this is definitely one of those. And if the glue had a camo detection on one of the paths, I think it would be the same. You know, any of these paths where they look additive like this, instead of meshing together, they're just like all separate. I think that's when it's like that. So we'll have to be aware of that next time. Also, we handled that ZOMG really well. Wasn't paying too much attention, but I don't think the ZOMG got very far. We do have super cerams here, so these cerams are getting kind of far. So I think it's time for another upgrade here. Ooh, which one should I go for? I think the bottom path is going to be the worst here, so let's go for balloon exclusion. It's great damage here early on, but it falls off pretty fast, in my opinion. Oh wait, we lost the rockets. Oh wait a minute, no. I was worried something like that would happen. We lost the rockets. Dude, it would be really cool if each of these pellets could explode, but I feel like that'd be very hard to code. Ah, jeez, man. This thing actually goes really far. It's like all the way out here now. What should we get next? The laser? Looks pretty cool, dude. It looks like the bottom cannon is just shooting out a laser. Why isn't this in the base game, man? Oh, never mind. It's because it'd be too OP. Here we go. Here's 2 more ZOMG so I can really see this power here. Yeah, that's actually really good. And I know it's all the bottom path. That's all the bottom path really doing that damage. I mean, the top path is, like you can see these things, their health is going down, but it's really the bottom path that's doing so much right here. Let us go another path. I want to go, ooh, should we go on Mad or Ray of Doom? Ray of Doom is a lot of damage. I don't know if it's gonna be more than the Mad's damage. The Mad's gonna have more general damage for these, for the Moabs, but the Ray of Doom is just really strong. Actually, let's see how this guy does against DDT. Nope, never mind. This thing's not even gonna be able to hit DDTs. That's right. Because I remember, because I was doing a chimps. This is how I lost a chimps game, man. I was playing on ice skates and I was using a monkey team and I had this guy. I had him as his 4th tier and I could either afford this, the bottom path balloon exclusion, or a Mad. And I went the balloon exclusion zone because I didn't have to micro or anything. We are gonna go ahead and get the Mad here. That should shoot the Mad's rockets, right? Oh wait, the Mad's rockets are not shooting. Wait a minute. Oh my, if we use the ability, nah, this is trash. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. This tower's trash. As I was saying, man, when I tried to do the chimps game, I had this bottom path guy. And as you just saw, he cannot hit DDTs. So I lost. I lost on around like 95. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I lost on 95, which sucked. But okay, so we just saw we have this middle path for the Mad's rockets and he's not shooting out rockets. I hope when we get Ray of Doom, it'll actually make the rockets happen again. You know what? I gotta figure out now, dude, because this thing's not gonna survive the DDTs. Please shoot rockets. Okay, so we just have no rockets. All right, cool, nice. Bro, what's going on, man? I'm gonna go ahead and tech bot him. I'll put our tech bot right here in the center here. We'll just have the rockets tech botted. Let's speed this up. Oh wait, did the rockets aim where my mouse was? I saw them start shooting here. It's on target independent, but I'm curious. Let's see this. We'll aim down here. Will it shoot him down here? Nah, just shoot him wherever. Since we don't have the middle path actually shooting, I'm actually a bit worried. I know we still make it past round 100, but I don't see us going too far after that because the Ray of Doom's only good to the first balloon it hits. So if we have a bunch of balloons coming this way, but then we also have a bunch already here looping around, he's not going to get enough damage on that first balloon to really take it out. Yeah, look how far these DDTs get, man. I know the top path can see it because we do have camo right here and the laser hits anything. We'll see this bad damage, but I kind of already have a round number in mind. I feel like round 118, man, which is really low, but it's just because that middle path adds so much extra damage to these Moabs. Not only does it hit each one for a lot, but it can also pierce a Moab and it can hit like 3 of them. Oh, are we dead here? Jeez, man. Almost looked like it. All right, round 100. Yeah, so all this damage is coming from the Ray, so I knew this one would get past. Yeah, we easily get past that. But we had pretty much no DDT damage. Ooh, the ace. Now, I have already done the ace, but I do want to retest them, so I'll probably save that for later. Hopefully, when we buff this guy, he gets to like round 200, so we have another tower to work with. All right, let's keep it going here. I still don't have very high hopes for this guy. These DDTs are just getting faster and faster and getting farther and farther. Look at that. Oh my God, we're already going to the 3rd loop. We're not about to lose already, are we? I want to use the fast forward mod, but I don't think I'm gonna even have to. Like, this thing might lose even before that. I'm thinking maybe like 105 or 107, dude. If either one of those have DDTs, this thing's probably dust. And this is laggy too, man. Oh my, why is it so laggy? Okay, so usually I have a lot of fun testing these out, but this one's not so fun, man. Dude, this one looks broken. It feels broken because like we don't even really see the middle path unless it's the ability, which to me, I feel like we're kind of getting cheated here, man. We're getting cheated out of a very powerful upgrade. You know what I'm very tempted to do? I'm very tempted to put another Dartling here and just get a middle path. I think we lose here already. Oh, dude, it looked like we were about to lose, man. They were already getting to the third bend. Dude, this is so laggy. All right, here's 107. Oh, there's no DDTs here, so we should be able to beat this. All right, what button is it to speed it up? Is it F1? F2? F1. Okay, 3 times is normal. Okay, so F2 is 5 times. F3 is 10 times. F4 is 25. Oh, dude, my game cannot handle this. What about F5? Oh, I can select the speed value. You know what? My game looks like it's about to crash now. We'll go back to F4 here. Oh. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on F4 and hopefully my game doesn't crash. Oh, and we just lose. Okay, hold up. You know what? Let's just slow it down so we can see what happened. Let's just take it slow. Because I don't know if we actually lost or if it's because my game was too laggy. I mean, it's still laggy as is. Oh yeah, we lost. Look at that. These things have so much health. Yeah, that's a loss. That's an instant loss. Alrighty, before we start buffing this guy, I do want to try one more thing. I want to put another one of these guys down and act him as the middle path. There we go. Slap him down right here. Target him over here. And he's literally just going to be a middle path with bottom here. Actually, what's the top path here? Oh, I'll do focus firing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Middle, bottom with focus firing. Because this would be like if we really had him as a 5.55. Because we're not seeing any of these missiles. I just want to see the difference these missiles make here. Let's go ahead and have it normally. I'm actually going to move the tech bot and do it to this guy instead. Yeah, look at that difference that it's making, man. Dude, the missiles do so much more. I'm actually very disappointed that this 5.55 doesn't have it. Alrighty, let's speed it back up here. Let's go F4. Oh, that's F5, F4, 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 F3, F3, F3. 10 times, only 10 times. There we go. The game's running much smoother too. Yeah, it's handling this very well. It's gonna get much farther now. Here's the bad. Easily handles the bads. Easily. There we go. See, this is what I was looking for, man. This is the damage I was looking for. It should make it to what, like round 127, round 128, maybe even more, depending on what comes. Or what if I do go to F5 for that 25 times? Wait, cancel. Oh, 100, cancel. F4, F4. This is 25 times speed. It's a bit laggy, not as laggy as it was before, but still relatively laggy. You know what's crazy, dude? Even though this is the 5.55, I think each individual path would probably outperform. Well, it actually kind of is outperforming, right? Because our 5.55 is only the top path and the bottom path, to be honest, with the ability of the middle. But we just have the middle on its own with a few other upgrades, and we have the tech bot on them, and it's doing better than it was before. The balloons are starting to make it to the third loop now. Oh, we're already 132. Okay. Already going farther than my predictions here. But I mean, the balloons are getting to that third path, so it looks like we are getting kind of close to the end. We're getting close to the game over screen here. Yeah, let's slow it down here. Yep. As soon as we slow it down, the DDT slips past, man. As soon as we slow it down. I think I've seen enough of this guy just normally. Let's go ahead and buff him. I'm not sure how I want to buff this guy because we have 2 towers here. I still want to keep both of these guys here because this is the only way we get the middle path here. So I guess we start out with the perma here because the perma can hit both. If I slap him down up here, get him all the way. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm doing the wrong thing because lucky for us, a legend by the name of DatJaneDoe has made an ultimate gold village boost tower mod. And I totally butchered that name. It's the Gold Village, right? It has all the buffs, so we no longer need this guy. And so you guys can stop ragging on me for missing the perma in the comments. I see the comments. I read what's going on. All right, let's see what this thing's all about, man. Oh, it looks like a spike factory. Oh, no, I clicked the wrong one. All right, let's see what this thing's got going on here. So it is a Gold Village. Do I just pop it down right here? And do these have all the buffs? No, they only have a True Sun God buff. Oh, I got a buff them. Replicates the buff of a True Sun God. Adds Acid Dip, Perma Brew, and both Overclock versions. All their abilities, though. Adds all AoE buff abilities in the game. Includes side effect buffs like Absolute Zero for Ice Monkeys or Level 2 Striker. Sure, why not? I don't know which buffs we should get and what not. Oh, these have all of these. You know what? I don't even care anymore, man. These do have more buffs than the other towers we've used, but you know what I say? We full send. Let's go ahead and get, what is this one? Replaces the buff of a True Sun God. I want that. Replicates most passive buffs in game, including from heroes and energizing totem. Oh yeah, I want that as well. A little bit laggy there. Geraldo's goodness. Oh my goodness. Applies a passive buff equal to the effects of Max Geraldo, Jar of Pickles, Sharpening Stone, and Sea Invisibility. Does not include Jar of Pickles' rate penalty, and Sharpening Stone does not require sharp type damage. So we're getting all Geraldo's buffs with no downsides. I accept. What is this one? Spawns 5 non-attacking monkeys that each grant a shinobi tactics and popular stat. Okay, you know what? This thing actually might be kind of cracked. Am I buffing this guy too much? Should I not have god boosted this guy? Oh wait, I can't go the other path anymore. I guess the ultimate cross path doesn't work for our Sun God Village. Towers in range of the Gold Village gain plus 10% attack speed every round. Stacks up to 50 times, same as Master Builder. Interesting. You know what, dude? This might actually be a lot of buffs, dude. This thing might actually crash my game, but I'm all for it. Oh, dude, even getting the upgrades. My game is frozen. I think I just broke my game. I don't even think I can use this. Oh, no, dude. No. Okay, the gold village is cool, but I don't think it's really working here, man. What I might have to do is I might have to get the gold village and only get like a 2-2 gold village. You know what I mean? 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, because that'd be like what we normally have, right? These other ones might be a little too much here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this process here. Dude, even in the loading screen, my game froze again, trying to load up this TSG village. This true sun god village is just lagging my game before we're even in the game, dude. We are lagging in the loading screen. Alrighty, here we go. We're back in it. I do want to go ahead and try out this true one again, and I think there's only certain things we need here. Put it down right here. We have the sun god, adds acid dip, permabrew, and both overclock versions. Okay, so that's all we need, right? But this one adds all AoE buffs abilities in the game, includes the side effect buffs like absolute 0 for ice monkeys or level 2 striker. Okay, so I think we also need this one as well. Oh wait, I don't think we need all of these here. That might be too much. I'm gonna sell this. Let's put it back down here. Let's only get this one, and I will just manually do the other one here. Replicates the buff of a true sun god. So yes, I want that one. I'm not gonna go ahead and get that one because I think that's what caused it to lag last time. Or I think it was like the top hat that caused it to lag, but I kind of just want the base things that we need, right? We both have the true buffs, and then when we use this on them, we'll get the other ones. So all we need is cam detect and the middle path here. Let's go ahead and get this max tier village here. That one, we'll get this one, even though they don't get buffed by primary. And I'm gonna need another tech bot, I believe. I'll put this tech bot right here chilling on the bench. We will play the game. Keep it nice and slowed. Yeah, it's running nice and smooth. And eventually, oh, that just shifted shapes. It's shifting shapes. It's kind of weird. I'll overclock the main one. I don't think I'll use the secondary one. And then we also need one for the homeland as well. I'll put another tech bot right with this guy, give him some company here, and we will select this for our village. And oh, okay, so it acts like the alchemist. That's why it turned like that. Oh my, look at all those missiles. See, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see all those missiles, man. That's what I was really looking for here. We have the lasers, we have the missiles, and we have the bottom path here. Now, I still don't think the bottom path is going to have too much of an effect here. I really think it's going to be this main missile and actually all the missiles from the middle path. The middle path is probably where most of our damage is coming from, to be honest. And then the laser is like the extra cream of the crop. Just has infinite pierce against all the balloons here, whereas the missiles will hit a pierce cap eventually. And I think we have everything. Oh wait, we're missing some. We're missing some. I need a reactor here in the pool, at least like right here, so he's like at least somewhat out of the way. Top out there. And let me get my checklist just to make sure I don't miss any buffs. Number 1, max village. We have a max village. Number 2, permabrew, acid dip, and camo. Ultra boost. This guy has ultra boost, but I can't see it at the top. I can see a ×3 here, so he's getting it. And once he gets to ×3, then I'll be able to do this guy as well, the missile guy. Number 4, reactor. I do have a reactor. And number 5, tech bots and extras. We have the 1, 2 tech bots, the 3 tech bots up, 1 for this guy. I'm not gonna set 1 for this guy because we already have the missiles going for him, and I kind of want to keep it fair. This would be like if it was kind of like a 5-5-5, right? I know it's not really the 5-5-5. What is this, like a 5-1-5 and then a 1-5-2? But I mean, you add the numbers together, you get 5-5-5, right? That's nojroom maths for you. But I mean, I think as is, it's kind of fine here. And again, I would love to get this tower maxed out here to see how they can really do, but it's just too laggy, man. My game cannot handle it, literally. Like you guys saw, my game crashed when I tried it. All right, here's 140. 140, they easily handle, right? Easily. It's about to pop before it even gets to this loop here, man. Yeah, before it even gets to right here, it's already popped 140. So this thing's gonna last a while. I'm gonna drop another engineer right here in front of the farm if I can. Get into that middle path, and we'll make him overclock the other one. So they're both just gonna get overclocked individually. This is so scuffed, man. I already know. This is probably my most scuffed video, right? No, actually, I think my most scuffed video was the Quincy one. How many balloons get past Quincy by round 100? That's gotta be my most scuffed video. Alrighty, so they're both super overclocked. They're both going as fast as they can. This guy is launching missiles across the map like it's nobody's business, man. Let us go ahead and fast forward this thing. Let's hit that F4 for that 25 times. And my game is going 10 frames per second. Oh, you know what? My game actually might crash again. We can actually look at the sprites for the missiles kind of well here because it's going kind of slow. Well, the game's going fast, right? But the missiles themselves they're on the screen for a lot longer, it looks like. So I actually have no idea how far this guy's gone. We're already at round 160 and I still have yet to make a prediction. I think he's gonna make it to 200, man. He's got it, right? With all these buffs. That is if my game can handle it, because the badge aren't even getting past to the first little line here. If you guys can see my mouse as laggy as the game is, that is if my game can handle it, man. The only way for us to know is to see how far this thing goes. Time to go AFK and see if we're correct. Alrighty, you know what? This is going way too slow, man. Literally, I've been on round 173 for the past 10 minutes because my game has been lagging that bad. So I'll have to do this test another time or something, or I'm gonna have to do something else for this guy. This is way too laggy. I'm not sure if it's the gold boost village or if it's the tower itself, since I have two of them here. I'm not entirely sure. It's like way too laggy for me to like really do anything with. I'm thinking it might be because I'm recording the same time that I'm playing the game. That's why it's so laggy. So I'm gonna stop the recording, see if I could just play it normally. If it's still super laggy, I might just have to call it, to be honest, but we'll see. Alrighty, so I'm back in. What I realized was causing all that lag was the gold village mod. So unfortunately, I will have to uninstall this one. It's a shame because it gives us so many buffs and it's all in one tower, but it's just a bit too much for my game to handle. I've replaced the gold village with a regular perma, and I put another overclock for the other guy, so they're both overclocked again. We literally have all the buffs we have before, except the true sun god buffs that we got from the village. Although my game is a bit choppy, it's much better than it was before. You know, before it was only doing like a couple frames per minute, which is absolutely terrible, but now it's at least somewhat bearable. I don't know if I can speed it up. I'll try to speed it up here. Okay, yeah, cool. So even when I speed it up, it's going fine here. We can start breezing through and we can actually see how many rounds this thing will get to. I was worried that I'd have to scrap it, man. I was actually really worried. I was getting a little bit laggy here. Oh no, hold up, it's laggy again. But at this point, I don't think it's a gold tower anymore because I don't even have it placed down. Although when my game was loading up, it took a while to load because of that mod. Oh, it's when there's a lot of balloons on screen, huh? Because right now it's running fine. I'll just let it play for a while and we'll see what happens. And once again, we are going at 3 frames per second. Jeez, not even that, dude. It's like a frame per 3 seconds. It's the opposite. So I am going to go ahead and call it here. I'm assuming that he can get really far because so far I haven't seen any of the bads actually make it to the 3rd loop. So I definitely think he can make it to round 200 if we really were to have our game running smoothly. However, that's not the case. That'll be it for the, there we go. It finally paused, man. I was trying forever to get it to pause, man. Overall, Dartling Gunner, pretty mid. You know, we had the 555 and it only had the top path and the bottom path, completely missing the power of the middle path. We had to place another one down just to get that effect. And I think with placing that one down and trying to buff that one with the 525, it just caused the game so much lag. You know, way more lag than it would have normally had. So overall, this tower is pretty bad. Not too fun to use either because the game was really lagging. And the visuals looked really weird as well. The towers are kind of meshed into one another. You could see by the turrets were meshed in. It was shooting the projectiles independent from one another. This tower is a whole lot of mess, man. I should have listened to what you said in the comments. I was thinking, okay, so what, it is like that. You know, maybe when you get it buffed, it actually performs really well. However, when you buff it, it only performs laggy. I'll have to choose a random tower to do next since we didn't really get to 200 and we've already done the ace, but I'll think of something. Whatever it is, hopefully that one performs better than this one.